Hello, ladies, gentlemen, people of all nationalities, creeds, genders, religions, whatever you want to call it, whatever you into. I don't give a fuck what I give a fuck. Is we back in League of Legends? That's what I care about. Oh, I forgot to look at that. I'm gonna do a quick glance over right here. Decide my fate. Okay, we've decided our fate. It did not take long. Because I looked at Stormheim and I was like, fuck no. And then oh yeah, the guy in the costume. Where am I headed for that? Okay, that's Snowblind Mesa. We're going this way. Yes, we're going to take care of Murky Quest first. And then we'll take care of the Snowblind Mesa and stuff like that. Anyway. Yeah, I looked at, I just saw, I forgot the name of it. Stormheim, that's it. And I was like, fuck no. I won't go. And so it was between the other two. And I was like, okay, I think I know where I'm going. Pretty sure I know where I'm going. Not 100% positive, but I feel like I know where I'm going. Anywho. Clap on. Yeah, I really don't like Stormheim. It's like my least favorite place of all these places. It's just, it bores me. I don't know why. The quests really bore me. Ooh, sorry, a little yawny. A little tired. Because I probably got a little too much sleep. But you know what? It's the weekend and I'm chilling, so fuck it. A little too much sleep, I'll take it. Especially after yesterday, man. Oh my god, I even got a 2-hour nap in yesterday because it was so brutal. I was going to stream yesterday. I'm actually going to be streaming right after this. Right after I'm done recording this. And just, no, we can go low. We can go low, that's fine. Hold on, give me a second. Timer. Beep. Beep. Alright, let's go. What was I doing? What was I? Shit, sorry, I don't know. I'm in a good mood, but yes, yesterday. I was gonna stream yesterday. I got fucked up yesterday. And not in the way that I'm sure you're all thinking. Because if you don't know me, I do not do any form of alcohol or drugs. Not for any... Well, kind of for a moral reason, but not necessarily for any specific reason. Not for like, oh, you know, for jobs or for health or anything like that. I don't like drugs. I do not like alcohol. I think they're stupid. And I think there's absolutely no point for them whatsoever. But each their own, you know what I mean? Each their own, you do you. No, I got fucked up from allergies. I fucking hate allergies so much. I honestly describe, and this might sound a little drastic to some of you, but I honestly describe allergies as rape. Like I highly believe that allergies is a form of rape, to where these allergens unwillingly, against my will, penetrate my body and just destroy me from the inside out. Like, in all honesty, I consider it rape. Allergies are so bad for me. I don't know why I get affected by allergies so fucking much. I don't know why they hit me so fucking hard, but they do. And so I was even preparing for it. The second things started getting a little bit sunnier outside, and, you know, once the summer's coming along, and I was like, alright, I'm going to start taking my allergy meds, let it start building up in my system early, you know. Oh, I want to get y'all trust. How do I get you? No eggs. That's the egg one. Oh, it's pufferfish egg, right? And so, you know, I've been taking allergy meds for the last like 2.5 weeks, and I haven't had any allergies whatsoever. But I was yesterday. I was working. Like, that's another part of the reason why I was so fucked up, so fucked, so goddamn fucked. Because last week or yesterday, I pretty much worked like a 12-hour day. Because I got up at 6 to go to work, and got off around 3, per usual. Then I had to go do some running around, to get some things cleared up with a bank because I just got a new car, which I'm super excited about. I really love this new car. And it's pretty much my first car because I've had two cars previous to this. The first one, like most things in my life, because I'm the youngest out of all my siblings. I have a bunch of, well, not a bunch. I have how many brothers and sisters? I have one sister, and I have three brothers. That's it, three brothers. Youngest out of all of them. Three of them are half brothers and sisters. Yeah, sister, I should say. Hi, I want to gain your trust. Do you trust me? Do you trust me? Because both my mother and my father were married before they met each other. They both had horrible, abusive spouses, and then they met each other, and they were perfect for each other. So it's perfect. It's awesome. It's good shit. Anyway, but my father had kids with his ex-wife, three of them to be specific. And then when he met my mother didn't have any kids, and it was pretty much like, no, we're having kids because I want kids of my own. And so he was like, all right. So he had my brother and I. So I technically have three brothers and a sister, but I only ever lived with one because the other ones are like 10 plus years older than I am. So you know, but I know them all to be sure. Anywho, so yeah, I'm the point of this whole story was I'm the youngest out of everyone in my family, and well, almost in my 30s. So you know, youngest is a relative term, but still true. I am the youngest. And so I pretty much been getting hand-me-downs pretty much my whole entire life, which I am totally okay with. I've never had a problem with that ever. But my first car was pretty much a hand-me-down. It was my brother's car. It was an old-ass Dodge Intrepid. It was. I liked the car. Of course, I've always known, like, you know, I've always been like, oh, I know this car's a piece of shit, but I like it. You know, I'm okay with this car. It gets me where I need to go, and it was actually one of the best, best running, most actually dependable Dodge Intrepid, if you can believe that, that has ever been seen, in my opinion. Because every time I bring it into shop anywhere. Because a lot of people around the areas and the shops know me and they know my father and whatnot. They'd be like, "Oh my God, that Dodge Intrepid is still running." I'm like, "Yep, it's still running just fine." And every time they'd be like, "That's like gotta be the luckiest Dodge Intrepid I've ever seen in my entire career." It's like, "Yep, it sure is." So it actually lasted quite well. I guess I gotta kill these puffers. I think I should just explode on them. Okay, no. Oh yeah, that's only if I'm engaged in combat with them. If they're yellow, will it actually do anything? Because otherwise, you'd be pulling a bunch of shit and be like, "Oh my God, fuck this spell." So I guess that makes sense. I'm surprised I'm actually memorizing my spell combo buttons so well. Like, I haven't done this in at least a week or two, and there wasn't any like oops wrong button yet. It was just like, oh, I'm knowing how to do this somehow. Go me, I'll take it. That's called muscle memory right there, baby. Anywho, so that was a hand-me-down, and then I got another car as a graduation present when I got my undergrad in college, and it was an Anomaly car itself for sure. The next generation. Oh my. Oh right, hatch the murky egg. Yes. Anywho, yes, I'm slaying shit. Got it. Anywho. What was I saying? I was saying some shit. doing some shit, saying some shit, slaying some shit. That's what's happening. Anyway. Right. Yeah, that car was an anomaly because technically it was a Chrysler Sebring. Um, but even though on the outside, the shell of it was a Chrysler Sebring, the inside was pretty much a Mitsubishi. It was like all the insides, all the guts and stuff were Mitsubishi, while on the outside was a Chrysler. It was a weird car. Um, so I pretty much got lied to by that car. That car was, I guess, what you would call in the biz, in the industry, a lemon for sure. I mean, we got it for like next to nothing, anyways, but still, yeah, I mean next to nothing for cars. I think it was only like a grand and a half. So you know, nice and cheap. We'll get the job done kind of car, you know. And just heal up. But that, God, I had that car. I've had that car for maybe like 2 or 3 years. Let's go this way and start casting. See if we can. There we go. Yeah, probably. I said maybe 2 to 3 years actually, if I think about it. Anywho, and goddamn, like that car has been an experience. It was told that this car had like everything replaced and it was perfect. Like, you know, it's just like, yeah, no, it's old. It might not look like much, but you know, like the transmission just got replaced, all the tires have been replaced, just had an oil change, this and that, etc., 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 and everything systematically started to break down in this fucking car. Which, to the point of it, because I've never been much of a car person, if you could believe it. I'm not really a car person. I'm more of a computer person. That's my shit. I like technology. I do not care for cars at all. I hate them. They're really expensive, and it seems the whole purpose of them is just to break down so you can give people money. Um, that seems to be the whole purpose of these fucking cars. But what do I know? Not a car person. But that car single-handedly allowed me to learn how to work uh, just cars in general. I learned a lot about how to fix certain things in the car and how to do just a lot of things in the car because of how often this car had problems. Um, so, you know, it's kind of nice. I learned a lot about cars due to this car. But yeah, I made a list of things that was wrong with it for when we sell it. Of course, you know, that's I was like, you know, if we choose to disclose this information with the people that we're selling the vehicle to, this is the list. And we're pretty much like, you know, we think we're just gonna put a, but like it's, I mean, we're selling it for next to nothing, especially as cars go. So it's pretty much just gonna be a buyer beware. You know what you're getting with this car. We're not gonna go into the details, which I mean happens a lot, especially with these kind of cars. Hopefully, someone's gonna pick it up who wants to fix it up. Who's looking for a fixer-upper that they can just, you know, maybe flip or something. Who fucking knows? I mean, I would hope so. Either that or someone who's getting their first car kind of thing. Probably gonna be one of those too. No, I don't want to say shit. Ooh, epic upgrade. Very nice. Still not that great compared to heirloom gear, but that's alright. We don't have cooking, so I'm good with that. Awesome. Murky quests down. We got to 105. Very sweet. We're gonna go finish the high mountain quests here first before we go switch our stuff around. If we're gonna switch our stuff around, I am not 100% sure that we are going to. This section. So we might get to 106 before we switch our costume. It just depends on what that outfit change is. It's gonna be a big one. It's gonna be a big determining factor here because How do I put this? Because I might not have the outfit, and this might be the point where I need to go farm for the piece on this character, because it's gonna be a lot easier to farm on this character than it is for my other priest that I had. I think I've deleted by now. I'm not 100% sure. So this might be that point that I was talking about earlier. Who knows? Who the fuck knows? Anywho, I got the list right here. So let's take a journey together on everything that happened with this car. That's wrong with this car as of the moment. All right, so the driver's side window controls. You know, you push the buttons to make the windows go up and down. Yeah, those popped off. And so now there's these two white nubs in there that you have to put your finger in between the hole that's there that the black caps used to be in, and push the nub forward or backwards to make the windows go up and down. Windows still work, but you know, those are there. I'll have all the supplies to fix this in my car. Like I have all the stuff that's popped off of the car. It's in my car. It's in that car. You know, so if you desire to fix it, they're there. So you know. Side note. There's this panel by the. Oh god, who the fuck are you? Are you sleeping? Hidden troll? Why? Okay, I'm not gonna ask questions. I'm just gonna start these quests and get the fuck out before this troll wakes up. I'm pretty sure I could take him. Maybe it would be a good fight. It'd be a good fight for sure. But let's not figure that out. And of course, even if they're AFK, I'm not going to kill them just because they're sitting there. That would be a scumbag thing to do. Did you hear that, Mr. Blood Elf that came and killed me? A scumbag thing to do, you pussy. Anywho, not that I'm upset. Anywho, yeah. So there's this little panel that attaches the window to the intersection of the car. What do you call that? Pretty much where when you close the door, where the window and the rest of the car meet, there's this little block panel there. That popped off. I don't think it really has any use for the car whatsoever. But it's no longer attached to the car, and that's, you know, sitting by the passenger seat. The passenger door handle from the outside does not work. You have to open it from the inside. So about that, so apparently the part of the handle, or the part of the inside workings of the door, that when you open the car, where it releases from the little square-like, it's called the Rivermain! Get your vengeance, my friends. Yeah, that part, this like square-like thing that the handle naturally the trigger mechanism to open from the handle naturally wraps around. That was starting to rub over time, and so, excuse me, still a little yawny right now. And so eventually it was like really hard to open the door. You had to like pump it quite a few times to get the door to actually open. Well, I was trying to open it one time after a D&D session, and it was causing so much friction that that the door handle itself just pulled right off, just popped right out. I was like, huh. All right, so we went and got that fixed. We got both the door handles replaced, but you know, once we got that done, the person that was fixing it up was like, okay, we got a bigger problem, which of course they is pretty much the ebb and flow of people that fix cars. I'm not a fan of car mechanics because of how often they usually try to fuck you and charge an outrageous amount of money for something that should not cost that much money. But I digress. I'm not a fan. I don't know if you could tell. Definitely not a fan. But not important. What is important is that we could do this. Sorry. Anywho, he was like, "Oh hey, guess what? We got a bigger problem. The part that the part I was just talking about that was rubbing over time. Yeah, that doesn't work because of all the destruction that happened with the friction caused by constantly rubbing against it. So that needs to be fixed. We just never got that done. Because, you know what, paying extra money to get a door to open from the outside just